in the 21st century, if you're going to be an effective leader, someone say leader, then you have to be effective at building relationships, working collectively, and knowing how to lead diverse groups of people with an inclusive lens of leadership, with equitable practices that create a sense of belonging so that everyone can thrive and reach their fullest potential. The more inclusive your mindset, the more inclusive your attitude, studies show that not only will the leader be more effective, but ultimately the organization will be more effective as well. Which means if I'm going to thrive, someone say thrive. If I'm going to evolve, someone say evolve. If I'm going to be an effective leader, someone say leader. Then I have to be effective at leading diverse groups of people with an inclusive lens of leadership, with equitable practices that create a sense of belonging, so ultimately I can make an impact. And there was a study that came out, and they said that 33% of people that are looking for jobs stated, if they don't see leadership or an organization that supports DE&I, they don't even want the job. So if I don't see support of diversity, equity, and inclusion, I'm cool, I don't want the job. Which means that companies and organizations are going to be looking for people that understand how to implement this skill set, not only as a professional, but as a leader. Someone say leader. Dr. King says, love drives out hate. And the message that I have shared everywhere I go when it comes to this conversation is the more they hate, the more I love. I define love as an ability to do good despite how someone treats you or makes you feel. That means no matter what you do, no matter what you say, I'm still going to walk in love. What is love? Love is forgiving. Love is kind. Love is patient. Love is compassionate. Love is generous. Love wants the best in other people. I am going to be a person of love despite the hate. Don't be a thermometer, be a thermostat. What is a thermometer? A thermometer adjusts to the temperature. A thermostat sets the standard, here it comes, and they adjust the temperature based on the impact that the temperature has on the people in the room. Stay with me. So if someone is cold, then I'm going to make it. If someone is hot, I'm going to make it. This is what inclusive leaders do. Inclusive leaders are those that create environments, create spaces where people feel comfortable and people can be their authentic self and people can reach their fullest potential and people feel valued and people feel loved. Here it comes. But if I am not socially aware, do I begin to create problems? Have you heard someone say that you're too young or too old to do the job? Raise your hand. I got the whole conference right there. How many have heard someone that's been negatively impacted because of what someone asked or said about their disability? Raise your hand. All hands down. The reason why I ask these questions is because these questions would be considered microaggressions. Microaggressions are unintended words or behaviors that people say, sometimes without knowing, that have a direct impact on other people. And according to Pfizer, they say that microaggressions lead to trauma, anxiety, anger, frustration, isolation, resentful, and feeling invisible. In essence, according to Pfizer, when people say and do things in the form of a microaggression, it impacts people from a mental, physical, and emotional level.